Hi, welcome to Refresh with Adiayo. I trust you've been blessed and you've been doing so well. Today we're going to be asking a question. We're going to be addressing what to do before you say yes. I remember when I also talk about this, it's a little deep for me, but I'm going to try as much as possible to talk from a place of revelation and not a place of experience. Experience is good. So, what do you do before you say yes? Let me take it from either both male and female. So I'll go general for this particular session. Before you say yes, do you know who you are? Do you know where God is taking you to? Do you know what the blueprint and purpose for your life is? Because you see, this person that you want to say yes to, it's not just about butterflies and candles and balloons and all that. It's way beyond the Ephesia and all the paparazzi that we're doing nowadays. It is life. It's a battle. So once you understand that marriage is a battle that you are going, is not a battle per se, but marriage is the place where two of you come together to face life, to fight. Because see, on your own, you have been fighting, or you have been going through your own journey. On his own or her own, they also have been going through their own journey. When you come together, you are not saying, oh, I'm going to keep going on my journey individually or independently. No, both of you are coming together to face life, to face life's battles, to face life's joys, to face life's struggles, ups and downs together. So before you say yes, you need to be asking yourself, can you go to war with this person? Not against this person, but with this person. Is this person going to have your back when life hits you? Is this person mentally stable to be with you on this journey? But you see, on this journey, you need to know your journey. So I'm going to ask first, what's your journey? Where are you going to? To a large extent, do you know yourself? Have you sat with God to know yourself? Because you see, the first thing that, when I ask these questions, when God made Adam and Eve, who did God speak to first? Who did Eve speak to first? And a lot of people answer and say, oh, it was Eve. Of course not. It was God. Eve's first encounter was God. Let that sink in. Eve's first encounter was God. And she and God had a conversation on who she was, where she was supposed to, what she was supposed to be doing, where she was going, who he was being. So by the time God brought her to Adam, you saw the response of Adam. Oh, this is the bone of my bone. Adam could easily identify, so that even when they messed up, and this is where I want to land this, even when they messed up, what happened? When God was sharing out punishments in quote, God's question to Eve is very key. Eve, what is this thing that you have done? When he asked Adam, Adam said, it's the woman you gave me. Because you see, Adam already knew that this person that God gave to him was there for a specific reason. She was there to help, not to bring down. She was there to support, to lift up, not to tear down. She was there to be a backbone, that when the devil was going to come, it was Eve that was supposed to be a support system for Adam. So Adam just said, hey, it's the woman that you gave to me. See what she has done. And let's look at the beautiful question that God asked. God said, Eve, what is this thing that you have done? The day I saw that, it filled me with so much fear, because when God can ask you, what is this thing that you have done? It presupposes that there has been a previous conversation. God and Eve had a conversation. There was a responsibility given to Eve. Child of God, daughter of Zion, what responsibility have you been given in life? What is your assignment? Is that assignment compatible? Does it tally with this person that you're about to say yes to? Yes, you have your vision. Yes, you have your purpose. Yes, you have your agenda. But you see, there must be a blending. Do you have what it takes to support this son of God? Do you have what it takes to encourage this son of God? Do you have what it takes to build this son of God? Or are you going to take this son of God and tear him down because you are confused? Before you say yes, before you take that ring, before you even go into that relationship, are you thinking about this aspects of your life? Or else you will hit the rocks. And believe me, even when you get these questions right, you can also still hit the rocks. And I'm talking from experience. So when you answer this question, and God asked Eve, what is this thing? Kini, and I won't say it in Yoruba. Kini eat washe. What is this thing that you have? This is not what we said. This is not the assignment I gave to you. How could you be so gullible? How could you let the devil deceive you and then you in turn go and deceive the one I've given to you? We had this discussion and Eve messed that up. I'm going somewhere. But you see, the moment God had, spent out his anger and, giving the punishment, what did Adam do? Adam carried his wife, Eve, and they left the garden together. That is key. Because you see, even when your marriage hits the rocks, even when things go bad, it's possible that if both of you are going in the same direction, it is possible that even when things go bad and things go wrong, it is possible that you guys can still work together if both of you agree and you know where you're going. Adam carried his wife and they left the garden together. That is key. Because Adam knew that this one is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. So even when the relationship was going through its issues, they still stuck together because they knew. Before you say yes, see, the first marriage hit the rocks, but they didn't scatter because they understood from the beginning. So who says that your marriage is not going to have issues? Who says that your marriage is not going to go through hell and high water? Who says? But you see, when both of you are going in the same direction, it's easier for both of you to come together and still go through the issues of life. But that means that you must know who you are. You must know your journey. You must know whether you can you go to war with this. And it's just not just spiritual. It's also mental. Mentally, are you able to reason the same way? Are you able to have conversations, intelligent conversations together, or you are blinded by emotions? Because you see, when the honeymoon phase is gone and you need to have important conversations, then you will know that you have entered one chance or not. Before you say yes, can you take a look at this person you want to marry? Because it is beyond you. It transcends to your children. That person is going to have forever eternal influence over your kids. Is that the kind of influence you want over your kids? Or those are the questions you need to ask yourself before you say yes. And I don't want to go too long on this because there's so many aspects to it, but I'm hoping that with this little I've said, you are going to be able to bring the ask question and say, you know what, this person that is hanging around me. Some people shouldn't be hanging around you at all. Because the level of reasoning isn't the same with yours. And there are going to be issues. When you need to determine school fees or when you determine choice of school, the person's mentality is going to determine the kind of school your kids are going to go to. When you need to determine where to go on vacation, if you ever go on vacation, when you want to determine the kind of life you're going to live, your kind of house you're going to live in, the person's mindset, the person's mentality is going to play a major part in what you want to do. So before you say yes, sister, brother, take a good look at where you are now and don't marry for where you are. Marry for who you are going to be. Marry for where you see yourself in the next 5 years, because it's not possible. It's possible you may not know the full picture of who you are right now. At least you have a glimpse of what you want to do and where you want to be. Does that person tally? Does that person have the capacity to grow into who you, and this goes both ways. Does that person have the capacity to grow? Does that person appeal to you sexually? That's another thing. And I want us to be real. Does that person appeal to, and please don't tell me you are spiritual, that you are not. Does that person appeal to you sexually? Because if that person doesn't, if that person cannot keep you, what's the word? If that person cannot keep you fired up, steamed up throughout, then don't even bother. Please don't tell me that you are spiritual and then no, the blood of Jesus does not cover this. That's why many marriages are hitting the rocks. Before you say, and I'm not saying go and have sex before you get married. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, does this person appeal to you? Do you like what you see? Does this person turn you on? Basic. Does this person tickle your fancy? If not, you have no, don't say, oh, I did not like him before, then I will now begin to like him later. It doesn't work. Because you know what you are wired to want. You know what you desire. Please do not let your, and I know I'm going to be crucified for this by some very over spiritual brethren, but please do not let your spirituality cloud other areas of your life where you need to make sensible, intelligent decisions. Does this person turn you on? Does this person appeal to you sexually? Does this person appeal to you mentally? Can you hold a conversation with that person? Does this person have the same, are you going the same way? Spiritually, you may not be at the same level, but are you going the same direction? Do you believe the same things? Before you say yes, Biko, think about all those things and the Lord will help you.